We are so upset we didn't get to do our afternoon class with you. So Miss Bieber, Miss Garber, and Miss Patton, we all still wanted to share our math lesson with you for this afternoon. So today we're going to do a lesson, and our learning target for math is I can count groups of objects. And we're going to start with a page from your packet last week. And this page asks you how many stickers you see and how you can count them. But then it asks how can you count them another way, and it wants you to share your strategy with a partner. So we brainstormed some ways that we could count these stickers. And we thought the first way you could do it is you could count by ones. So you could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you could count all of the stickers that you see on these pages. Now, when we counted across, we saw that there were 5 stickers in each row. So then we thought maybe we could count the stickers in groups of 5. We could count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. But oh, there are some stickers missing. So there would be 1, 2, 3 stickers missing. So I got to 40 when I counted in groups of 5, and then I could count back to subtract those 3 that are missing. So from 40, I could count down to 39, 38, 37. And I could see that there are 37 stickers on this page. I'm wondering, how could you count these stickers? So if you counted a different way, you can share that with someone near you right now. Also in your packet, there is another group of objects you can count. You can count these delicious cookies, and you can see, here's a little better picture, to see how many cookies there are. So take a look, and as a mathematician, think, what would be the most efficient way to count these cookies? And you can pause this video and you can share with someone near you. How could you count the cookies? Now, after you've shared your way to count the cookies, I'll share one way to count the cookies, how I counted them. So I'm noticing that the cookies, you can count them in pairs of 2 because we know how to count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 cookies. There's one more way to count the cookies. Was that the way that you counted the cookies, or did you count them a different way? See if you agree or disagree with that way. Now, we have an assignment for you all to try out. So your assignment is to go and find some objects in your house and arrange them in a way that a mathematician might arrange them to make them easier and more efficient to count. After you do that, you can draw a picture of what it looks like. Now, we were going to bring them back to share if you finish, but if you finish, you could bring them to our morning meeting tomorrow and we could try to share then. So you're going to find some objects, arrange them in a way that a mathematician might arrange them to make them easier and more efficient to count, and draw a picture of what that looks like. So when we were collaborating as a team, Miss Garber, Miss Patton, and I all found some objects at our houses, and we wanted to share them with you. So I found some silverware that I counted, and I arranged these forks, spoons, and knives in a way that made them easier to count. See how you can count these objects, and you can pause this video to go ahead and count them. Miss Garber found some markers at her house that she arranged in a way to count them. So see if you can count how many markers Miss Garber found. And then Miss Patton found some stamps at her house, and she arranged them in a way that made them easier to count. So take a look at Miss Patton's and see if you can count those. For each of these, see how many different strategies you can find to count them. And after you do that, you can draw a picture of it, and maybe you could draw on your picture the way that you counted them, if there was one or more ways that you did that. So thanks for joining us and working on this lesson of how to count groups of objects. And we'll see you tomorrow in class. Goodbye, first grade. Have a great afternoon.